In Program 3 for Unit 8, we'll be developing a game with a graphical user interface. So of course we start by importing all names from the tkinter module. Also, we know we'll be changing the labels on buttons at random, so we'll import the random module. We'll keep track of the user's score with this name, and of course we'll be wanting a root window, which we get by calling tk. Now, what will go into this window? We'll use the top half to display the user's score, and the bottom half for a series of buttons that the user can click. Call the top half the score frame, and the bottom half the click frame. These will be packed in a usual way with expand set to yes and fill to both. In this way, each frame will take up as much space as possible. Between the two of them, they'll split the window. The score frame automatically goes into the top half of the window. We need to say explicitly that the click frame goes in the bottom. Inside the score frame, we just need a label to display the score. We'll pack it this way. With expand set to yes, so that space is allocated as far as possible, but with fill left as its default, which is center. The score label will be in the center of the top half of the window. The label should contain the score. We'll need to change that many times as the game is running, so we'll write a function to take care of the job of putting the correct score into the score label. We'd like to set the text property of that label to a carefully formatted string containing the score. The pattern will be simply score colon and the numerical value of the score. The click frame contains 5 buttons, and naturally we don't want to create each one of these separately. Instead, let's write a function called makeButton. MakeButton makes and returns one button. By placing it inside a list comprehension, we can make 5 calls to makeButton, creating 5 buttons, and use this name, buttons, to refer to the resulting list. Button 0 will be the first button, buttons 1 will be the second, and so on. As the game progresses, the buttons will change in color. We'll need to remember the color that they began. Let's call that color the default color. And we'll find out what it is by checking one of the buttons as it originally is created. Here's button 0, and here's its background color. We'll pick up from here in the second part of this screencast.